What is going on, Snow Squad? It's your boy Snow, and welcome back again here in All-Star Tower Defense. And even though it's kind of disappointing that we didn't get the anniversary update in time, but at least a lot of things actually steered up All-Star Tower Defense, and it was all because of the buff. And we already have gone through all the 7-star buff. If you haven't checked it out, just check the videos on my channel. And this video, guys, will be about those 6 and also 5-star. Well, actually, there's only like literally 1 5-star. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot, guys. It's gonna be a lot, because I mean, this is the update log. If you haven't seen it, if you don't have Discord, or probably you got banned. There's a long list of new buff for the 6 stars here. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about, and let's see what happened to these oldies but goldies units here on All-Star Tower Defense. Before we start anything, just wanted to give a big shout out to my boy Bryce for helping me out and compiling all of these older stats. I'm pretty sure that soon enough they're gonna be updating the stats of this on the wiki page. So yeah, thank you so much, Bryce, and let's just say a riga thanks. But anyway, guys, for the meantime, we're gonna be skipping Card Collector C, aka Kaiba, because I don't really have him here on my main account, but I have him on my alt account. But the problem is I forgot the password of Antonio Nobito. So wow, I can't believe this. I cannot even find a freaking picture for the stats, like the new stats of Kaiba here. All we have here like a bunch of anime adventure, but this is the best that I got, guys. All right, you gotta take this with a grain of salt. So one Kaiba deals 33 million damage, max level Kisuke buff. The issue about Kaiba is being super duper expensive, and actually, guys, Bryce already have mentioned that here. Look, very OP with buff. He's just a glass cannon in a way, not a gas cannon, but yeah, costs a lot. Anyway, let's just start first with Koku Alternative. So this is the stats of a level 175 without buff Koku Alternative, and if you guys actually remember, it's gonna be the Monkey Goku. Well, literally the Goku that I have on my shoulder right now. So this is gonna be his new stats: 3.13 million, SPA is 5, range is 116, and we're just gonna do it like this. It's already maxed out, but the only thing is he is level 82. Why? Well, it's just because he is, you know, he's a kind of an old unit, and we're comparing it to a level 175 old stats. So from 1.56 million, his damage now is 3.13. I don't see any changes on his SPA and range. Look at that, 5 SPA, 116. And for the price, I'm not really sure about the price though. I don't think that they actually touched the price. But anyway, that's the buff for this one. So almost 2 times. Yeah, actually, let's just say they literally doubled the damage of this unit. So together with him, of course, we also have here Vegu 4 Alternative, and his new damage now will be at 3.49 million, range is 116, SPA is 6 seconds, so the same as Goku. I don't think that those other stats were touched aside from the damage itself. So just like Goku, I think that he got pretty much almost double the damage nowadays. So really good news, especially for those people who actually played All-Star Tower Defense when fusing Goku and at the same time Vegeta was a meta. Anyway, guys, for the next one, we got here Alburai Renji stats of 336,000. I'm pretty sure that he is a bleeder unit. So yeah, that's the reason why his damage is quite low here. So range is 70, 8 SPA, and his updated stats will now be at 994k, which is actually kind of understandable because look at this. Oh, actually, wait, what? He cannot bleed? Yeah, I was just tripping. Oh my god. Damn, this is what you get if you're only gonna have like 3 hours of sleep. Bro, I thought that Alburai Renji got like a bleed. I mean, he got buffed, that is for sure, but yeah, that's kind of like tripling the damage of Alburai Renji 6-star, but I was just not expecting that he cannot bleed, bro. Like literally Zabimaru got like his whole body is a blade, at least on the anime, but it is what it is, guys. For the next one, after Alburai Renji, it's gonna be the Dimensional Alien Strong, and if we're gonna go back here on Navy's note, they actually traded the stun for critical mechanic, and I'm guessing that this critical mechanic over here, they're probably talking about kind of like Kirito, you know, like the every 3 times it's gonna be a critical. This is gonna be his older version, so 143,299. I can actually remember using this alien on raids, I'm not gonna lie, but yep, he kind of fell off, most likely because of his damage, but he no longer stuns, guys, okay, but rather every 3 hits he will be doing some critical damage. So 1.65 million will be his new thing. So SPA 4.1, 80 range at the same time. All right, so oh wait, his range got buffed First time that I saw that they actually touched the range. For the last one, at least for this batch, we got here Sasuke. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting for Sasuke to be buffed, like Sasuke 6-star, but well, we got it. So this is gonna be his new stats. So 3.17 million, SPA will be 6, range is 133. This is only a level 150 Sasuke, guys. So before, his damage is only like 1.08 million, so basically his damage is now tripled. Range is 100, so he also got a little bit of a range buff as well, and at the same time SPA will be 6, so SPA was not touched. So all in all, if we're going to buff everyone here in this batch, this is going to be their new damage. So a level 84 buffed version of Vegeta 4 will be 13.9 million, 139 range. For our Goku, 12.5 million, 139 range as well. For Aburai Renji, 3.97 million, 84 range. And 6.6 million for our alien thingy, so 96 range. And for our Sasuke, it's going to be 12.6 million, range is 159. For our next batch, we have here Mikasa herself. And this is actually quite of a big news for all those older ACD players who already quit the game, because, you know, Mikasa is actually probably one of the very used 6-star units even up today here in All-Star Tower Defense, and it's just most likely because of her money ability, like the additional money that she can get every single way. So 185,925 plus 743k for her bleeding damage. Range is 182. Yeah, she's actually part of that era, you know, like the OP era squad. So SPA will be 5, and let's see what's the change. So this is gonna be only a level 80, guys. Okay, seems that her damage will be 1.05. Judging with a calculation for the bleeding damage, so I'm guessing it's just gonna be like times 5. So basically, that's gonna be 1.05 million plus 5 million for her bleeding damage, which is not really that bad. Anyway, for the next one, another underwhelming 6-star Stardust unit. We got here Alexis Omega. Older damage will be 266,000 plus, 85 range, 7 SPA, and now her new and updated stats after the buff will be 668,000, same SPA, and yeah, range also. Yeah, she also got buffed on her range, so pretty good stuff here. For the last one, we actually have here Annie, and I'm really sorry, guys. For some reason, I've actually lost my level 80 Annie. The main reason why I didn't even try to get Annie's orb was because of the RNG involved. So I'm always lazy on those kind of stuff, especially if the orb was not even gonna make something a meta. I mean, 200% on the initial placement damage. Upgrade will also be multiplied by 5, and also the crystallized special ability. The orb will just give Annie kind of like a manual ability that can time stop. That's it. But yeah, the time stop that we're talking about, as you guys can see, it's gonna be 20 seconds. But anyway, guys, if we're gonna buff their new stats, they're now gonna deal this amount of damage. So 4.22 million for our Mikasa. I mean, I mean, why would they even name her like Akasa? Like, we got like a big name from Demon Slayer that has literally the same thing. All right, but anyway, 4.22 million. So that's basically what, maybe 20 million or 21 million plus bleeding damage. For our Saber, we have here 2.67. You know what? Let's just call her Alexis, okay? Because she might not be Saber actually. So 2.67, and for Annie, yeah, this just, you know what, Annie, get out of here. And now the biggest winners of this new batch of buffed units here in All-Star Tower Defense 6-star division. It's also gonna be some big names. You can already see it in my bag. Like, when we say buff, this is the buff that we need, okay? Very first thing is, of course, that's gonna be my boy Mihawk, one of those really OG meta. Well, this was not the OG Mihawk, but I'm pretty sure that this Mihawk 6-star was also kind of like a very good unit before. But let me just max him out. Okay, so before, his damage was 1.1 million, right? Let's just say 1.12 million, and range will be 108, SPA will be 5. This is now gonna be his new stats apparently. So 1.62 million. Oh wait, he's now raging. What? Okay, so 1.62 million for 1.12, and he's now a raging unit. Wait, is this like endless? I think it is. I mean, 149,000 per wave isn't really that much, considering that we already have some units that can rack up, what, maybe 100 million or something. Anyway, guys, going to another big name, and that's gonna be none other than the Pirate King himself. We have here Goldie Rogers' older stats, so 1.34 million. He is a bleeder unit. I mean, this was a meta unit for story and raid. He's the guy. He was him before, but kind of fell off because it's just basically outdated. But as you guys can see, 5.39 million was his bleeding damage. And actually, guys, that's not the only thing that makes him good. It's not the final upgrade, but also some of his early upgrades, because you see, you only need like 500 cash to place him, especially if you got like Fire Rage Orb onto this unit. I mean, he can make the units bleed, so that's an elemental damage. So on top of what, 5.99 thousand, it's gonna be like times 5. And at the same time, if you're gonna upgrade him, pretty cheap. Look, 500, 1,000, 2.5, and even up until R slashes. Look, but this is gonna be his new damage, guys. 2.91 million without any orb. All right, without any orb. SP will be 7, range will be 100. So SPA, yeah, that's the only thing though. Like, they buffed his damage, but at the same time, they nerfed his SPA. It's not really that bad. The only bad thing about this unit is he is a Star Pass unit, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, an unobtainable unit already. There's no other way to get him, and at the same time, Whitebeard. And speaking of Whitebeard, guys, Whitebeard is our next bet here. Pretty sure he was not a bad unit. It was just the fact that Roger is like a very versatile unit at that time. He got kind of like overshadowed by the Pirate King himself, but Prime Whitebeard was the beast as well. So Whitebeard's damage before was, let's just say 2 million, range is 90, SPA 6.8, and yep, the Quake Shatter is a manual ability. So 31.2 million will be his new damage. Definitely a big change, guys. Definitely a big change. That's like 15 freaking times. Holy crap. Am I even looking at the right one? Yeah, look. From 2 million to 31.2 million. God damn. Too bad that he's not an elemental unit, but rather he is a summoner because he is summoning waves. Actually, let me check. Let me just sell both of these. Let's see. Quake Shatter. There you go. 36 million still, guys. So basically the same amount of HP of these tsunamis that he spawned. Dude just got like his damage multiplied by 15. That's already good enough. But you know what's not good enough? Definitely this Naruto character, because oh my god, this is a game changer, guys, for real. And I'm sure you're asking why. This was his damage before, guys. So damage will be 279,959.4 plus 5.6 million burning damage over 20 ticks. So that's gonna be kind of like the Black Flames, if I'm not mistaken. So 92 range, SPA will be 8.5. Okay, so this is now gonna be his damage, like 15.7. Oh my god, bro, 15.7 million. And since he got like Black Flames, I mean, that's gonna be a total of 20 times. I mean, 15.7, multiply that by 20, that will be the damage of this really old unit. And it's just crazy to think that he's now better than some of those 7-star. Maybe it's actually better to say most 7-star from the Stardust. And that's really a very crazy buff. And you know what? I would not even be surprised if they will revert this, or probably tone it down a little bit, because I mean, probably they forgot that Black Flames exist, or maybe they actually forgot that Itachi got Black Flames, because it just doesn't make any sense, guys. Is he now unobtainable? I'm not sure about that. It will be bad though if he's already unobtainable. But yeah, let me just place them back all over again so I can use our Yuabaha buff. I mean, it's just gonna be insane, guys, after the buff. I'm talking about Itachi. Holy selection, there we go. Okay, so we got Mihawk with 6.51 million. Damage per wave will not be affected. His range will pretty much be 120 or 130, something like that. And for our Pirate King, 11.6 million damage plus bleed, 120 range as well as its final. And for our Whitebeard, this is going to be 124 million, 6.8 SPA, range is going to be 108. But for our Itachi, so 62.8 million, multiply that to 20, guys. Oh my god, 60 plus million for a freaking old 6-star unit. That is insane, man. Definitely the biggest buff that was received by a unit so far. I mean, yes, those 7-star units got buffed, but bro, beat that freaking stats. Anyway, guys, that's the new power of those 6-star units, and also, well, one 5-star unit that we have here in All-Star Tower Defense. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, especially for Itachi, man. Like, Itachi, oh, Itachi became so good. Like, what the hell, man? But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Use StarCode now whenever you're buying Robux, and peace.